What's up, guys? It's Hype to Be. Don't forget to get your hands on exclusive designs and stunning artwork only on Teespring and Etsy. If you want to wear your style and hang amazing artwork on your walls, go check it all out after this episode. Some items are limited, so don't miss out. Also, you can get free prints when you subscribe to my ad-free podcast on Patreon for just $5. I'll share where to find those links at the end of the show, so let's get to it.
News, trends, hype, and everything culture.
You're listening to The Culture Plug with Hype to Be.
No! Too loud, too reckless, too ghetto. Mr. Lamar, do you really know how to play the game?
Do we really know how to play the game? If you've made it to another week and you woke up healthy this morning, give thanks to God first and foremost and pat yourself on the back. Welcome to the newly refined Culture Plug podcast with Hype to Be, previously known as the Essential Podcast with Hype to Be. And I just need to switch things up, look at things from a more professional perspective, try to make everything look a little bit better. Got a new logo, got a new intro, all of that good stuff. I just want to make it stand out more, and I just want this podcast to kind of shift the narrative and give you guys more of an insight on culture. Not just specifically one culture, but in culture, anything doing culture, all things culture. Speaking of culture, I heard that new verse with Kendrick Lamar on a new album by Clipse. Letting God sort them out.
Kaleidoscope dreams, murder and sirens. Let's be clear, hip-hop died again. Half of my profits may go to Rakim. How many Judases that let me down? But fuck it, the West Minds, we right now. Therapy showed me how to open up. It also showed me I don't give a fuck. The two-time Gemini with the genocide, I'm generous, however.
That album is fire. And this album, it was like a poetry slam with tracks and melodies.
You was Fuji Lala, how was Alibaba? Dressed in house of Gucci, made from selling Lady Gaga.
Honestly, I haven't heard a better album since the Carter 3. I mean, I wouldn't place it above the Carter 3, in my opinion, but it is up there. If you know, you know. All right, what's up with all these Beyonce country hate? Y'all seen that video? That country singer who just got on stage and just made some disgusting remarks about Beyonce and how they coming for Beyonce and how her music isn't considered country.
Me on the Apple Music country charts, and one of them's Beyonce. You can tell her we're coming for her fucking ass. That shit ain't country music, and it ain't ever been country music, and it ain't gonna be country music.
It seems like whenever things like this happen, or people of a certain race succeed, it seems like the goalpost is always moved for some reason. I mean, my thing is, when Eminem came in the rap game, we didn't make a category called white rap. Like, we just accepted him as one of the best rappers. When that Mexican OT came in the rap game, we didn't make a category called Mexican rap. We just considered him as one of the best rappers that just happened to be Mexican. Another thing too, man, y'all been real ignorant with these AI videos lately. I mean, y'all might as well do blackface and say, oh, well, AI thought of it, so it must be true. I think what people fail to realize is that this ChatGPT gives us information from collected analytics and data, and for it to come up with that shows a lot about how many people assume that black people are really the way they're portrayed on social media, which is really sad. And this is if we didn't have enough already going against us. People always perceive us as unprofessional, ratchet, angry. I remember when I used to have dreads, and I remember cutting them off, not only because I wanted to do something different, but I remember getting rid of them because I was tired of feeling like I was always being judged in a way that I shouldn't have. Just for having dreads, I felt like people looked at me like I was some kind of thug, some kind of drug dealer, whatever, etc. over a hairstyle, over a cultural hairstyle. But to be the most racially biased people that jam our music, that take in aspects of our culture, you want to take in our blues origin, our rock origin. See, this is why it's important for people to understand cultural history. A lot of people let social media gas them up and believe this and believe that. But people don't take the initiative enough to go look up things for themselves and look up the actual history of things and where they come from. Like, we gotta start looking at cultural history and stop being blatantly ignorant. And it's not just Black culture, it's Latin culture as well. Growing up in Southeast Texas, whenever someone was of Latino origin, they were just assumed to be Mexican. And then I moved to Houston, I discovered Cubans, Venezuelans, Salvadorians, Argentinian. I had to move to a more cultural city to realize that I was living with an ignorant and uneducated mindset. And it wasn't because I was racist. It was because I didn't realize that I had to teach myself of the culture of those around me who didn't look like me. I was only taught of my culture and my struggles and what I had to go through. Anything that I learned from anyone else's culture was just the opinions of other people who weren't in that culture. And so I can see where a lot of things could have gotten misconstrued, how all the ignorant thoughts could have been, passed down. But you have to be more culturally aware. But the whole ordeal made me question or made me view differently how I saw myself in a racial manner. And whoever had these same thoughts, I'm not calling you ignorant. I'm just saying you don't know what you don't know. And you never had anyone to tell you. I feel like me talking about this is something that's very needed. When you take time to understand something, you see it in less of a negative light. People tend to fear things that they don't know or they don't understand. And that's a problem with a lot of things nowadays. We don't like to ask questions. We just like to go based off of what everyone else is saying. And the sad part is, I don't think a lot of people ever had anyone that really cared to correct them. I think that's one of the many reasons for racism, because we fear things that we don't understand, and we don't understand. We either neglect something or we get frustrated or disgruntled about a certain subject or people or whatever. So if you continue to feed your kids, feed your friends these negative stereotypes, these racial remarks, these derogatory terms, as if it's all they know. And if it's all they know, of course, they're going to think it's normal, and that's not okay. This is why, again, we need to be culturally educated. Don't get me started on this one. And now everybody wants to call themselves the N-word now. Not just Blacks, Asians, Latino. Like, I don't understand it. Like, why do we use this term, this derogatory term that derived from something that was used to downgrade us as a culture or Black people? Why do we use it so loosely? Like, I know some people say, oh, we just took the word and claimed it as ours. Why do you want to claim something, that derived from something else that was meant to hurt us or damage us? Why don't we just make our own lingo? Why don't we make our own words? Why do we have to use something that derived from that? It's gotten to a point where I think a lot of people don't even know the origins of the word. And I don't really have to say it on this podcast. You already know what I'm talking about. And a lot of people ask me, well, do you care? Well, no, and here's why. I'm not going to bash someone or call them racist because they speak out of things that they don't understand. All it is inadvertent ignorance. And I don't have time to deal with inadvertent ignorance. I have other things going on in my life that's more important, and things I have to focus on that's more suitable or better for me to pursue or understand. I don't have time to deal with any of the blatant ignorance. I don't. But here's my thing. You can't be mad at someone and tell them that they have to accept your culture when all they hear is you using the N-word. So they think it's okay and cool because they're trying to get to know you, and you getting mad at them for doing something that they see you do. But yet you tell them, oh, you don't understand, blah, 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 whatever. Like, my thing is, if you have a problem with other people using it, don't use it. Again, I don't understand why people use it anyway, but if you have a problem with people using it, don't use it. Especially if you know where the word comes from, which just baffles me. To me, it's just hypocrisy. The same hypocrisy as when we see police shootings on TV. Oh, the cops killed another Black man. But let's go to the hood, and then you see gangs fighting against each other over colors. What's the difference? They both get gunned down for nothing, over nothing. I don't think a lot of people think about that. They don't tell you pride really is the devil. We kill our own people, and then we wonder why we struggle to get other races or other cultures to see us as serious. First off, I hate this whole negative perception that black people don't take anything serious. Have you ever owed a black person money? Have you ever seen any black person get up and work whenever their back is against the wall? You ever seen a black person play behind their family or their loved ones? I would say black people take a lot of things serious. Yeah, man, there's just too many things that are becoming normal. Racism, anxiety, obesity, diabetes, you name it. And it's like generations are becoming more and more desensitized because it's like more and more we're taught of how little these things are that impact people. But really, it's a bigger deal than people think. Again, that's why we need to teach the young people. We need to teach the younger generations of our culture. I feel like somewhere we've lost touch, and it's gotten to the point where it's like nobody cares about other people's cultures. Everyone is just for themselves. First off, no one should be ashamed of their culture. Like, if we have bad history in our culture, sure, okay, that's understandable. Like, be ashamed of that. But everything that's beautiful about different cultures, like the way we do things, the way we cook, the way we live, I feel like every culture can learn something from one another. But I just want to say this, that if you're watching, you are a representation of the culture now and not your past. You represent now. But don't ever forget where you come from. If you're from Japan, be happy. Love that you're Japanese. If you're from India, love that about yourself. Love that you're Indian. Be respectful of who you are and take pride in who you are and be respectful of others as well. And there's been a lot of disrespect lately, low-key disrespect lately, again with this AI stuff. And like sometimes, let's just face it, no one's going to know our culture better than it. And that's one of the few reasons why I say we need our own things. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And just one racist AI video about a black cruise.
Y'all ever seen food stamps float? Welcome to Carnival, where Section 8 meets the 7 Cs. Ah, yes, 5-star accommodations. Bed, been through something. Wall, fighting for its life. And that bottle of Henny, untouched. For now. Welcome to the all-you-can-eat struggle plate experience, where chicken stays fried, watermelon's always cold, and that red Kool-Aid got more sugar than your ex's lies. Half these folks can't swim, and the other half got their hair pressed. That pool ain't seeing nobody. Worried about your Hellcat getting stolen while you gone? Not no more. At Carnival, we let you bring the cat on board, because if you can't trust your neighbors, trust the ocean. Need to relax? Yeah, good luck. At Carnival's Hood Spa, it's cucumbers on your eyes until somebody opens their mouth. Want to shoot dice without getting shot? Carnival got you. Same drama, less trauma. Roll them bones with ocean views. And as the sun sets on the high seas, one truth remains. You can take the hood out the neighborhood, but you can't take it off the cruise ship.
They were serving watermelon and fried chicken and anything you can think of stereotypically it would have on the ship. But I mean, while everybody ha-ha and hee-hee, and I ain't about the ha-ha and hee-hee stuff also. I don't play around with that. But I will say that we really do. It would be nice if we had our own cruise. I would book it. As a matter of fact, like if y'all know me, when I said that I was going to start supporting more black businesses, I didn't mean it just for Juneteenth. I didn't mean it just for Black History Month. This isn't something that I'm trying to do once a year. This is something I'm trying to do more consistently. For one, we got to start helping each other out more. I mean, let's face it, like one of the downfalls of our community is fighting with ourselves and being too prideful to uplift one another. And it's like this whole cycle that it's got to stop. So now when I see black businesses, I'm curious, I want to go there. I want to meet these people. To me, it's interesting. But I just want to be more supportive of the culture. I really wish I would see black grocery stores. I really wish I would see black-owned museums, black-owned movie theaters, anything typically you wouldn't see black-owned. I want to see black-owned businesses and just like other cultures. Like I would be interested in seeing that stuff. Like it's not just black culture. Like I feel like everyone should have their own thing, not because one is better than the other. but I feel like it gives people a chance to explore other cultures and dive into other cultures and learn other cultures. Like in Mexico, I think the Aztec culture is very cool, very interesting. I love learning about that as well. So while I'm taking in other cultures, I'm also very proud of my culture as well. I love seeing like people succeed. Like, it brings me joy because it just alleviates so many years of people saying we're too ignorant, we're too stupid, we're too uneducated to succeed. But I love when, you know, I see a black person get up there and say, I told you. And I remember this past Juneteenth, I was at the store. There was this guy outside selling watermelon. Didn't see who the guy was at first. Never saw the guy. I want to buy some watermelon. Not because I'm black, you racist bastards, but because I just wanted to buy some watermelon for a family member, right? I was hesitant at first because I didn't know if the guy was black or not. Let me tell you why that matters to me. So you have someone who sets up a watermelon stand on Juneteenth. Who do you think they're targeting, selling specifically watermelon on Juneteenth on a holiday that's supposed to celebrate the liberation of black people? I mean, if you're happy, if you're in another race and you're happy for the liberation of black people, that's fine. That's all fine by me. But it's another thing to make profit for yourself off of someone being alleviated from slavery, being chained up, being whipped, all this other stuff. Like, that's what makes a difference to me. So when I seen that a black guy was selling it, yeah, I went ahead and I bought some. Absolutely, I got to talk to him a little bit, help me out, help me pick one out. Pretty cool experience. But initially, it just kind of threw me out, but someone was selling watermelon on Juneteenth. It just seemed very racially stereotypical. But anyway, but yeah, man, y'all getting real bold with these AI videos, bro. And what gets me is, like, you'll see other black people, haha, and he, and like I said before, I don't play around with that. Like, y'all laughing a little too hard at this now. It's a little too many of these videos out here now, and y'all think it's okay. Like, I know plenty of people that drive Nissan Altimas. I've never seen any of them drive through a store. Like, I don't I don't understand. And then again, like, it just goes to show how people really feel about us. And then a lot of people wonder why my circle is so small. Like, my circle's so small, y'all, I wouldn't even consider it a circle. I consider it a triangle. Like, that's it, a triangle. Like, I'm very selective about who I'm with. First off, like, the people that I hang out with form their own opinions. Like, I'm very tired of people wanting to be sheep all the time. Like, be different, stand out, be a leader. Like, I'm tired of people following something just to feel like they need validation. Y'all got kids out here financing chrome hard jeans and Labubus. Like, what is, like, from my understanding, a Labubu has demonic origins. Y'all got people out here financing it because it's a trend.
Yo, I'm here with my boy Rob. He just financed this Labubu. How much did you put down today, bro?
$2.
Yup. And how long is your term?
83 months.
Yup. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
Like, y'all got people financing stuff on credit at like 16, don't even know what credit is, over something that they've seen on TikTok because they think it's popular and they think it might get them views, they think it might get them respect. But it's things like this is why we need to learn financial literacy. Like, what is really benefiting us? You really think this Labubu is going to help you build any type of income over the years? You think these chrome heart jeans are going to help you build any type of income over the years? Like, you think it's going to build your respect until, like, I don't get it. Like, the whole expensive clothes trends. I'm wearing this because it's in style right now, and I feel like it would be cool for me. Yeah, it's cool for you until it's out of trend, and then what? You're gonna hop on the next thing. You don't have to do what everyone else is doing to be cool. You don't have to do what everyone else is doing to feel validated. Like, don't be a sheep. Like, one of my pet peeves is when people allow other people to change their perception of how they view the world and view other people. Like, you're letting other people control your life by them simply telling you, hey, don't hang out with this person, or hey, don't do this with this person, or hey, that's not a good idea, or that's bad, or you shouldn't choose that one. Have your own ideas, have your own perceptions. One of the many blessings is having your own individual personality. That means you have your own individual mind too. Think for yourself. Don't think in terms of how other people think, because sometimes those other people lead you right into a pit and you don't even know it. Like, you have your own mind, you have your own thoughts, formulate your own opinions, and do what makes you you, not what makes you part of a group. As far as like the people that I chill with, I hold myself to a high standard. And if I hang out with you, it's because I see something in you that you probably don't even see in yourself, or it's because you support me as I support you, and you understand, and you formulate your own thoughts and opinions. Those are the type of people that I hang out with. Like, I'm very selective about that. And growing up, yes, I've been a very introverted person, but I think it was more so not that I was like antisocial. I think it was more so of me just being very selective about who I talked to, very selective about who I approached. And so as a kid, yes, I was a very timid kid. Not because I was shy or reserved, just because like I guess just kind of get a feel for people. You know, I'm an observer. If I observe you doing something and it's off bad with me, I'm not gonna click with you. Like, I'm not, if you do something that don't seem right to me, I'm not gonna be rude, but it's likely that I'm not gonna really speak unless you say hello or something simple like that. But I just go about my business. Like, I'd rather have 1 to 2 good friends that we can bounce ideas from and we can learn from each other than to have 12 friends who congratulate you in person, then criticize you behind your back. Yeah, man, we got to do better. We got to start educating each other more culturally. Financial literacy and education should be a bigger thing than it is right now. And we got to stop relying on other people or other things to feel validated. The only way you're going to earn true respect or true validation is by being yourself. And I guarantee you, people are going to love you being more you, and they're going to love you dressing in Supreme all the time, or wearing the boo-boos on your backpack, or chrome hard jeans. At the end of the day, no one's going to care about that. At the end of the day, people like you for you, your personality, your perception of things, the way you think, that's what makes you unique. Nothing is unique about being a sheep. Nothing is unique about following other people or trends, or feeling like you need to hang out with certain people or do this to feel validated or loved. Just be you. Be you, love your culture, appreciate who you are. This has been another episode of the podcast, now the Culture Plug podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Stay plugged. Remember that simplicity is a luxury. And thank y'all for listening. Stay blessed. It's Hype B. I'll see y'all in the next episode.
Thanks for listening, guys. Don't forget to check out my Teespring merch and photography prints on sale on Etsy. The links to both will be in my comment sections and bios. If you want ad-free content and free prints, please go subscribe on Patreon. And don't forget to follow the podcast right now on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And video podcasts will also be on my YouTube channel, The Culture Plug Podcast. You can also find all of the links on Instagram at The Culture Plug. As always, thanks for listening, stay plugged, and remember, simplicity is a luxury. Catch you guys on the next episode.